Right, so how do you go about auditing? Just some things to think about. First of all, you want to go and make sure that it is in excess of the authorized share capital. So you first need to see what the authorized share capital was. The initial. Then you're going to have to go and see what the new issued shares were, and see that then the combination of those exceeds that initial authorized share capital. Okay, so you're first going to have to audit to see that it did exceed, and then you're going to have to audit to see that everything was returned, so that first of all that the cash came in from the shareholders, and then you're going to have to see that then the cash goes back out. But not just that cash, plus interest. And so there's going to be a calculation here for interest. Okay, you're also going to have to see that the documents that they spoke about, or that we know that take place when there is shares, which are your share certificates, have been cancelled or nullified. Okay, so those are just the things you should be thinking when trying to address this question. Alright, so there you can see. First, test that it's in excess of the authorized share capital. How do you do that? Go and first see what the authorized share capital is in the MOI. So inspect the Memorandum of Incorporation. Then go and inspect the share register to determine the shares in issue prior to the new issue. So in addition to authorized, we have to look at what was issued before, so that I can then go and add my issued to the current issue to see that then it exceeded the authorized. Okay, and then you can go and make sure that it does by recalculating. Okay, for the new issue, then you can go and test the authorization of that, which would have been board minutes that you would have gone and inspected. Just have a look here. We're going to get to this at a later stage, but for every decision, whether it be by your shareholders or your directors, there will have to be a certain number of people present at the meeting so that there is a quorum. There will have to be a certain number who vote in favor to pass the resolution. Remember, for directors, it's just majority. And so you would have to go and look at the minutes to see that there was a quorum, that there was a majority voted in favor. Okay, then you go and see that the money came in from the shareholders. It was retrospectively denied. So you'd have to go and look at the shareholders' minutes. And again, you can see for their authorization, there will also have to be a quorum, and then the number that need to vote in favor. Okay, again, we're getting to that later. And then finally, the reversal of the issue. So you're getting the interest rates, you're recalculating the interest, and you're making sure that the amount goes back to the shareholders, including of interest. Share certificates, share register are nullified. So you're going to be inspecting, recalculating, confirming, so testing all the requirements. So these are the types of questions you're going to get asked from now on, guys. Either, is this compliant, in which case you're going to put down the actual laws and rules from the Companies Act and prove non-compliance, or they're going to ask you to test it. So you need to go into the Companies Act, see what the rules are, and then think about a way I could test if that rule was complied with. So they have to nullify share certificates, inspect that they were nullified. They have to repay in excess of or including interest, recalculate interest, and then inspect that there was the repayment.